say how be ya. Gee, but I'm glad to see your pal house tricks. What's new? Love thy neighbor, and you will find your labor a great deal easier. Life will be breezier if you love thy neighbor.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to order? How about an automatic dishwasher?
This house has already got one.
Where?
Me.
What about a new cooker? Perfect roasts and joints every time. Self-cleaning oven, magic eye grill, electronic timer.
Listen, I don't want anything in this kitchen that's cleverer than I am.
Too late, love. I'm already here. Morning, Bobby.
Morning.
Scratcho Marks.
Pardon?
You've forgotten to wash under your nose.
Are you referring to my luxurious 10-day growth of moustache?
Moustache? Looks more like one of your eyebrows has slipped.
Well, it's better than your mother's.
Well, I think it's coming along quite well.
Thank you, Bobby. You know, we boos are noted for our hairiness.
Oh, yeah, he's got 3 on his chest and one of them's loose.
Never mind. I have them where it counts.
Oh, my bill's very hairy.
Ah, yes, well, it would be, wouldn't it, dear?
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious, no offence, but you see, he's one step further back. One step closer to the monkeys in the jungle.
Hey, I heard that, you know, Honky.
Hello, that Billy boy. Have a banana.
Cobblers.
Nicholas.
All right, that'll do.
What do you think of Bill's moustache, Joan?
Bit difficult to see it.
Are you sure you started growing it?
Oh. Yes, he started last Monday week, same as you.
Look, listen, Paleface, by the end of the month, this will put yours to shame. It'll be bigger and better.
Give over.
This is one bet you're going to lose, you know, Eddie Booth. Hey, but I'll give you a little tip, though. Eat plenty of fruit.
My moustache doesn't need your advice.
Oh, yes. Going to the club, Bobby.
Okay, now. Enjoy yourself.
You coming?
No.
Why not?
I see enough of you at work all day. When I relax, I want to change. I think I'll go to the Lion.
I was going to buy you a drink.
On the other hand, I prefer the beer in the club. Usual time for dinner, love?
Yeah, 20 minutes late.
Good. I think I will take a banana, just a nibble on the way.
Just like a couple of kids.
Oh, speaking of kids, there's a whole section of toys in this catalogue.
Forget it, Barbie. Our Mark's got more toys than Woolworths. I'm sorry, but I don't want to join your shopping club.
New shoes, a new handbag.
No! Eddie wouldn't like it.
Eddie's not wearing it.
I'm sorry, I can't afford it.
You could if you became an agent.
Oh, like James Bond?
Oh. No, like me, an agent for the club. 10% commission.
I thought.
We could do it together. It'll give you another interest.
Oh, it would, wouldn't it?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm encouraging my tash. Beer helps it grow.
Rubbish.
It is not. I have beer shampoos for your hair.
Horse manure is very good
Pardon?
for making things grow.
I'm not going to shove a load of horse manure under my nose.
It did wonders for our rhubarb.
Belt up. I'll have a banana.
Oh, tap.
It's funny, you know, Eddie, but your moustache is darker than Bill's.
Maybe he's got a touch of the tar brush.
Obvious. My moustache would be darker than his on a white background. His is black on black.
I didn't think he had a moustache.
My point exactly, Jacko.
No, not Billy. That comedian he just mentioned, Jimmy Tarbrush.
And that's only his second half. No, look, let's get this straight, lads. Look, there's a fiver on this, right?
Right.
And the best way to judge it is to have a photograph taken of each of you at the end of the month.
And use a negative for Bill.
Oh, no. Look, all this started because Sambo here made a certain reference to virility.
Look, man, all I said was
Never
you put
mind
white
what you
on...
said. What you meant was that you blackies put it about more than us whites.
But what about?
It. You know.
No.
The other. A bit of the other.
The other what?
Jacko, didn't your mother ever tell you about the birds and the bees?
No.
Dear, oh dear.
No. Look, Jacko, there's a bird and a bee, right? And they sort of get it together.
Under a gooseberry bush?
If you like, yes, why not? So when they've got it together, it produces pollen. Are you with me so far?
I think so, yeah.
Good. Now then, this pollen, you see, well, you know what pollen does. Have you ever kept tadpoles?
No.
Well, you started this now. Are you sure your mother didn't tell you?
No. She told me about men and women, though.
That's what we're talking about, crumpet.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Oh, never mind. Wait.
You're on about them blackies putting it about more than us whites.
The Americans certainly did during the war. All those big buck
Watch it.
sergeants. they put more women in the club round
That
our way
had
than...
nothing to do with virility, Arthur.
What is it then?
Chewing gum and nylons.
I'd like to know what growing a moustache has got to do with it.
It's an outward sign, Robert. The best tash, the best man.
Bananas.
Pardon?
The Yanks have bananas as well.
Hello, he's off again.
My mother used to bring home a big bunch of them every Saturday night.
What, Yanks or bananas?
Both. Hey, I used to be sent to bed early so that they could jitterbug in the front room. What are you looking at me like that for?
Nothing, Jacko.
You were a very good jitterbugger.
Yes, a very well.
Come on in, Elsie. Sit down. Put your feet up. How's it going?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not an elephant. Do you know they carry for 22 months?
Oh, never mind. It won't be long now. What's this one going to be, a boy or a girl?
Oh, I'm past caring. Tom wants another boy.
You've already got 3.
He's disappointed with Luton. He wants a football team of his own.
I think I'd have relegated him to the spare room.
I did after the last one, but he caught me offside. This is the penalty.
Well, at least you got your pram and everything.
I know, but I've used it for 3. I don't think we'll take another one.
They don't run an MOT test on prams.
Just as well mine's full of coal.
Coal?
You remember that coal lorry hit the traffic lights at Banner Street, tipped his load all over the pavement?
Last month?
That's right. Well, I thought I'd help him tidy up a bit, so I shot down there, filled up the pram.
Very civic-minded, Elsie.
You've got to be at 176 hundredweight. Only trouble is, we got gas-fired central heating.
So you have. Here, does this mean you're going to have another one?
We can't stay in here forever.
Another pram?
Oh, yes, and another carry cot and an high chair.
You're in luck. I'm in the club.
Really? It doesn't show. How far gone are you?
Not that club. I'm an agent.
Not James Bond?
No, not like that. A shopping club agent. Here. See anything there you fancy?
Well, I'm off.
Oh, no, you're not. It's your turn to get around in.
All right, don't worry. I'll get one in before I go.
I'll have a bath.
Look, the same again, Nobby. Hey, but leave me out, eh?
Hey, what's the hurry, Bill?
I've got to get back home to my Sunday lunch.
Oh, aye, what you having? Baked missionary on toast?
Conky, why don't you change your record?
Are you having something good, Bill?
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Barbie's doing a traditional Sunday lunch like we used to have back in Trinidad, you know.
I suppose it's mangoes and yams and all that muck.
No, it isn't.
What sort of a meal is it, Bill?
Well, you see, she gets a raw lump of meat, you see.
Maybe from a cow. You see, puts it in a pot and lets it cook in its own juices.
Yeah.
Then she gets this raw egg, you see, and mixes it up with a bit of flour and some milk and water, bakes it, and serves it with the meat. Oh, it's an old Trinidad recipe.
Sounds horrible. What's it called?
Roast beef and Yorkshire pudding.
Wait. And he's gone without paying his round. Put on his slate, Nobby. Arthur, fancy game of darts.
What time is it?
Oh, don't tell me you've got to be away as well.
My Agnes said if I'm not home by 1 o'clock, she's going to give my dinner to the poodle next door.
You'd best be off then.
No fear. I've never liked that poodle.
I'll tell you what we'll do, Tom. We'll have a quick game of round the board. Last one, loser pays for the beer.
You're on. Come on.
Ronald Coleman had a nice one.
Pardon?
It were a bit thin, but the women went mad about it.
I didn't even know that Ronald Coleman had a poodle.
I think he's talking about moustaches, but I don't like to ask.
He were in that film on telly last week. Do you remember with Shelley Winters? He were a rich tycoon and she were a poor waitress. She had one in the film.
What, a moustache?
No, a poodle.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go round the board before he drives us round the bend.
Sugar.
Hello, darling. I've just had the most fabulous order from Joan.
Oh, that's nice. Always thought that you had it. A carry-cot? A pram? Joan?
Yes, isn't it great?
Yeah, well, but... Wait a minute. She's not in the club, is she?
Of course she's in the club. I talked her into it.
You didn't.
Yes, I said we'd give her another interest.
But why hasn't Eddie mentioned it?
Oh, I don't think he knows. Joan said he doesn't like this sort of thing.
Well, he must have been involved somewhere along the way.
Well, all I know is it's my first big order. Dinner's almost ready.
Oh, no, hold strain. I'm just going on to the club for a drink, eh?
What?
I might even buy Eddie one. Hey, fancy keeping that to himself. This sly old snowflake.
He's done it! Oh, hey, look Arthur.
You lucky old sausage.
Arthur, you've just tangled with the Joe Davies of the dartboard.
More like W.C. Fields. You kept burping and belching every time I took a throw.
The beer, it's a bit gassy, you know.
Spot my aim.
Right, Nobby, set up again. Arthur's paying. Have one yourself. I'll have a pint.
Same for me.
And,
I know what you want.
He never changes.
All right, Nobby?
You know, I reckon that's the best game of darts I've ever played. Hello, Sambo's back. You must have had sparks coming off your knife and fork.
Look, I haven't eaten yet.
Yes, we'll have a pint. I'm celebrating.
I'm not surprised, Eddie. Congratulations.
Oh, you heard? Thank you, Billy boy.
Man, I didn't think you had it in you, Eddie.
You want my opinion? I think he's been practicing on the quiet.
Ah, yes. Well, I needed to.
You did it?
Yes, I was getting a bit rusty. So, I had 10 minutes every night. I put a dartboard behind the kitchen door, closed one eye, and aimed at it.
It's paid off, though. He's just thrashed Arthur around the board.
Wait, you talking about darts?
What the hell are you talking about?
Joan's condition.
Pardon?
The baby.
You talking about their little Mark?
No, not Mark, the new baby.
what new baby?
The one Joan's expecting.
What?
Eddie, you're going to be a daddy again.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're positive. Bobby just told me.
Hey, Eddie, you never said anything.
I didn't bloody know. No, you're mistaken. Joe's not expecting.
And why did she order a pram from Bobby's catalogue, eh?
Oh, no, give over. Joan didn't order a pram. Did she?
This morning, and a carry cot, and a playpen.
Bloody daughter.
Funny she never told you, Eddie.
Perhaps she didn't want you to get upset.
You'd have thought she'd have said something, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The social club dance.
What about it?
Well, that was 2 months ago. That was when we... Well, I'd had a few, and she'd had a few, and we... That ain't no order. Excuse me, lads. I've got to get back home. Oh, dear.
By heck, that's shocking.
Do you think so?
Definitely. You can tell. He's left nearly a pint.
Well, I've put the orders through for Elsie.
Good. She says she hopes they deliver before she does.
3 weeks, and that's when you get your commission, in cash or goods.
Well, if I've got a choice, I'd rather have goods.
Right, what do you fancy?
Well, on page 22, there's a male model wearing a fawn raincoat.
Oh, you'd like the raincoat?
I'd prefer the male model.
Joan, be serious.
All right, page 12.
Page 12.
There's a set of leather-backed hairbrushes.
Oh, I like that too.
Do very nicely for Eddie's birthday.
I'll send off for it. Kid, leather, hairbrush, set. Do you want it in black kid or brown kid?
Don't mind. Oh, there is one thing though, Barbie. Don't say anything to Eddie. Well, I just don't want him to know.
Don't worry, Joan. I won't say a thing.
Well, you know what he's like. I want it to be a surprise, and if he knows I'm expecting it, he'll be wondering when it's due to arrive.
Okay, love. Mum's the word. Are you sure you don't mind what sort of kid you have?
Either one I do very nicely.
Okay, I'll send the orders off.
Smashing.
It's all right. I'll see myself out. Bye, love.
Bye.
Oh! Oh, it's you, Eddie.
Shh. Listen. What are these orders you're sending off?
Nothing.
Pram, Caricott. Then it's true.
Well, Joan didn't want to mention it because she said you don't like this sort of thing.
Isn't that just like Joan? Worrying about me.
What?
Don't worry, Barbie. I'd have found out sooner or later. I'll tell you this, love. I am delighted.
Yeah, well, great. Can I have my... Thanks. Bye, Eddie.
Bye, Barbie. Joan.
No, Eddie.
Joan.
You all right?
Joan.
I'll get the dinner.
I'll get the dinner.
What'd you say?
I said, I'll get the dinner.
You're drunk.
Only with pride, love. Sit down.
Yes, well, if you insist.
Would you like a cup of tea and a little biscuit?
No, thanks, I just had one.
Good. It doesn't show at all.
No, well, it wouldn't. It was only a chocolate finger.
How about a nice marmalade and pickle sandwich?
Are you trying to make me sick?
No, you stay there. I'll make us a pot of tea, and we're going to have a little chat about our future.
You told Eddie what?
Well, that Joan's expecting a baby. Well, that's the reason why she, bought those things, ordered them.
Bill, Joan is in the shopping club, not the pudding club.
Hey, Wallop.
What's all this about, Eddie? All this have a cup of tea business. What have you done?
You know. The social club dance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know your little secret.
What little secret?
I was listening when you were talking to Barbie.
Oh, that.
And I saw what you ordered.
Was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh, it was, love. It was indeed. I was flabbergasted.
You must have been. You forgot to put any tea in the pot.
Did I? Oh, well, never mind. I like weak tea. I'll tell you this, love. It's something I've always wanted.
Oh, I'm glad. You'll have to keep it away from our Mark, though.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed. They do get very jealous.
It's not that. If he gets his hands on it, he's liable to shove it down the toilet.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, he does it with everything else. Oh, there is one thing, though, Eddie.
What's that, love?
You're not bothered about whether it's a black or a brown kid, are you?
Pardon?
Well, it's got to be one or the other.
Black or a brown kid? Joan, what are you trying to tell me?
Eddie,
What the hell do you want?
look, there's been a terrible mistake. But it's not Joan's fault. Blame me. Look, man, it could have happened to anyone.
I see it all, love. I see it all now.
Eddie,
Don't worry, love. Don't worry, love. I'm not going to condemn you. I'm not going to rant and rave. I shall keep cool and calm and a bloody killer.
I said I was sorry, man.
And still fight like a man.
Eddie, what are you playing?
Don't worry, love. I'll stand by you. He probably took advantage of you in a weak moment.
Oh!
Sambo blinded you with chewing gum and nylons. I'll murder him. Look.
Hold it! How do you mean, took advantage of a weak moment?
Well, he
Bill thought you were pregnant when you ordered the pram, and he told Eddie.
Me, pregnant?
I mean, you're not?
Of course I'm not. How could I be? It's 2 months since we last.
Come on, Bill, your dinner is ready.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, what, love?
what do you mean about him taking advantage of a weak moment?
Yes. Would you like another cup of tea? Look, love, I didn't really think that you and Sambo...
Ha!
It's, not very comfortable on that sofa.
Good.
I don't think I could spend another night there. We're back, you know.
Breakfast.
All right, love, I'll arrive there. Just want to finish your moustache off. It's a bit tricky around the edges, you know.
I've just popped in to say congratulations. Go on, Eddie.
You great steamy twit!
Why, what have I done?
What have you done? You've just cost me a fiver.
Love thy neighbor, walk up and say how do you? Gee, but I'm glad to see your pal house is what's new. Love thy neighbor, and you will find your labor a great deal easier. Life will be breezier if you love thy neighbor.